This is my Sebo Automatic X4. I got this about a month ago from my friend Greg. I've never owned a Sebo before, so this was a new experience for me. Um, I, I'm assuming they call it the automatic because it has a sensor on the base of the machine that electronically lowers the height adjustment wheel or dial or whatever up and down to adjust correctly to the type of carpeting that you're vacuuming. I think that overall this machine cleans well, but this particular model of Sebo really is designed more so for low pile commercial grade carpeting because I don't think the automatic system on this particular model of Sebo lowers the nozzle low enough to the floor when I'm vacuuming my frise carpeting, which is a thicker pile. I just don't think that it lowers the nozzle down quite far enough to really deep clean frise carpeting. But for carpeting like this, which is very worn out low pile 80s carpeting, and then commercial grade carpeting, I think this vacuum cleaner works perfectly fine for. So, but anyway, that's really what this machine was designed for. So, as a commercial vacuum cleaner, it's excellent for commercial grade surface flooring. Sebo also does have a very nice bag system design, better than other commercial uprights such as the Eris Electrolux uprights, kind of like the old Discovery and Genesis models, as well as the Perfect Power Team, which is basically an Electrolux clone. The Sebo as the bag on the side is as opposed to having it sit right on top of the motor, because the motor, the suction from the motor comes through this filter down here. And the problem with those is that, not these, but the Electroluxes and Perfects, is that the bag sits right above the motor, so when the bag starts to fill up, it does lose a little bit of airflow. That isn't a problem with these because they put the bag on the side instead of putting it right on top of the motor. So for that reason, the Sebo is better in that respect. It has a nice metal handle on it, which is nice. It has its own handle for the hose, which I also think is very impressive. When I press this button, the hose extends, which is also a nice feature. It doesn't have a ton of suction, but it's still decent, and it's enough to do your dusting and reaching crevices. It has a whole bunch of lights down here, which is nice. That it will has a computer sensor down here that will tell you when the bag is full, or if there's an obstruction in the brush roll, which are nice features. This what I also like about Sebos is that it's very easy to take out the brush roll to clean. If there's hair or string wrapped around it, you just push this button and then the brush roll just slides right out. And it does have a nice chevron style brush roll on it. It has very stiff bristles, which is nice. And it does have a little clean out port right here if there's ever a clog or blockage in this area, which is nice. This is the wheel that raises up and down the automatic height adjustment. You can see this one is a little bit worn out. This one's been used quite a bit. Has a crevice tool and upholstery tool that stores on the machine, and I think the dusting brush available for this model didn't come with it, but it was available as an added option. So it's an excellent vacuum cleaner as far as build quality and reliability. It's also excellent for low pile carpeting and floors, which, as I said before, this machine really is designed to clean. So overall, it's a nice vacuum. It's not too heavy, and it's not that loud either. So for a commercial grade vacuum, it's a very nice vacuum. So I'm going to quickly run the Sebo so you can hear it run. I'm going to wait a minute because I have to wait for the height adjustment to adjust properly to this carpet. So that's my Sebo Automatic X4 made in Germany. Overall, it's a very nice vacuum cleaner. Hope you enjoyed the video.